What is up, friends? Welcome back to the Damsel in Success podcast. I am so excited to have you back here with me today. So tonight I want to talk to you guys about temporary pain versus permanent regret. Okay, and what I mean by that is, let's say you're in sales, okay, and a lot of times in sales you have to make phone calls, right? So it's kind of painful sometimes, as silly as that sounds, to pick up that phone because we're afraid of getting rejected, right? So we make that phone call. Hey, this is Nikki. I'm going to do all this. And they're going to be like, nope, bloop. That sucks. That rejection really sucks, okay? And I am no stranger to that. I get it. And it hurts. It hurts because we're like, oh my gosh, we have all these great things that we want to tell you about, and we want to help you, and we just want to be there for you. And then to get rejected, that's like, oh, y'all, that is not cool. There's nothing we can do about that. It's going to happen. It does. I don't care if you have the best phone script in the whole world. It's going to happen. Is it going to happen more often if you don't have a phone script? More than likely. But it happens regardless of how prepared you are, because sometimes people are just not in the mood to talk to you. And so they're going to hang up, and it's going to hurt your feelings. But the thing is that you can grow from that. And yeah, it hurts and it sucks. But whenever you have that phone call, think about it. Go back over it in your head. Hey, what did I say? What could I have done differently? Was I conscious of their time? Was I conscious of how that they're feeling or what they're doing? Or, was I really providing the value that they needed? Think about those kind of things whenever you're making those kind of phone calls. And that's going to, first off, lessen your likelihood of getting rejected. It's still going to happen, but it's going to lessen it. And you're going to be growing instead of sitting there sulking whenever you get rejected, because it's going to happen. But the best thing you can do is learn from it. And that's why it's called growing pains, okay? Because you're growing from it, you're learning, but that doesn't mean that it's just all hunky-dory all the time. It does suck to get rejected. Nobody can say it doesn't suck to get rejected, because it does. But what I want you guys to think about is that you can learn from that. Every time that something bad happens, whether it's something kind of small like that or something big, there's something to learn from it. If nothing else, heck, you took the chance. You took the chance and you got out there. And did it work out? Maybe not. But you got out there. You put yourself out there. You got out of your comfort zone. And that is something to be celebrated. Absolutely. Because the thing is that nothing great ever comes from a comfort zone, y'all. We have to get outside of our comfort zones if we're ever going to do anything with our lives, if we're going to improve ourselves, if we're ever going to be anything, okay? We have to get out of those comfort zones. And it may be just a minor little step out of the comfort zone, or it may be like a big old leap. Whatever it is, challenge yourself every day to do something that scares the crap out of you. Now, I'm not saying like jump out of a plane or anything like that, you crazies like that. Some of y'all are adrenaline junkies, and I admire you, but that is not on my bucket list as of now. It might be later, but I'm talking about things like just start up a conversation with a stranger. That absolutely terrifies some people, and I swear there has been times when I've had some of my employees that were terrified to pick up the phone. And so I've told them, okay, either pick up the phone or go lay down in the lobby for 2 minutes in front of everybody. And you know what they do? They pick up that phone. But that's the thing. I mean, just do something just that you would never do in your right mind. Do something to challenge yourself that's kind of painful, but it's a growing pain. Because if you don't take those actions, if you don't get up and get out of your comfort zone and do something with intent, do something that is going to grow, that's going to help you grow, that's going to help you be a better person. If you don't do any of that, if you just sit here in your comfort zone and never take any chances, you're going to have permanent regret, okay? Because, it may not come now. It may not come in 5 years. It may not come in 20 years. But eventually, you're going to regret not taking that action. So, I just ask you guys to weigh out those possibilities. Would you rather have a little bit of temporary pain right now that actually ends up doing you some good? Or would you rather have permanent regret of not taking that action, not stepping out of your comfort zone, not doing something that's going to make you better, that's going to make your kids better, that's going to give you all a better life, that's going to help so many people out there? You were put on this earth for a reason. And I'm telling you, the 2 most important days of your life, I heard this from Sam Crowley. I love him dearly. The 2 most important days of your life is the day you were born and the day you figure out why. So I want you guys to figure out that why. Figure out that why. And yeah, there's going to be painful days ahead because as I've told y'all, whenever the enemy sees that you're doing really well, whenever things are really going your way, whenever you've figured out why that you're here and figured out your purpose and you know that there are so many people in this world that you can help, he's going to come after you because he sees something in you that you probably don't even see in yourself. He sees that potential. He sees you as a threat because you absolutely are, okay? So get through that temporary pain. Get yourself in gear. Make yourself stronger, better, faster, whatever you've got to be. Do something every single day that scares the crap out of you. And do something with intent that's going to make you better. Endure that temporary pain so that you can avoid that permanent regret, okay? I hope that you guys have an amazing Monday night, and I really look forward to talking with you again soon.